And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's Santo Domingo taking on the Dominican Republic. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Jasson Dominguez. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Just about ready to roll here, and on the hill, Nori Ruiz.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
And now Gilberto Centeno. And he boots it. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Felix Reyes.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
And it's fouled away. That one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
At third, the first baseman, number 5, Manuel.
2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman looking for his first big league hit right here. Fought off foul. And the 0-1. And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Right through there, got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab, Miles Hogan.
Well, Boog, a lot of pitchers come into spring training with one goal, and that's to make 30 starts or more on the season. Well, here he is, reaching that milestone. Just impressive. He's been able to take care of himself, put himself in a position as well that he can be effective, pitch deeper into ball games to help his team win. It's going to be real interesting to see how he does in this one. There could be some fatigue setting in, but he's gotten to a point that a lot of guys aspire to get to.
Jasson Dominguez, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Dominguez recently taking home Player of the Month honors. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And Ball one.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings and misses. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Eric Gonzalez, batting with one down, takes a strike. One out, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Fires over to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. And let's take a look at the lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And, Chris, that, of course, a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. Just missing there, and that is ball one.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. Getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 outs. That's off the mark. Full count, 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Number 12, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Kicks and deals. And that's in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Felix Reyes. Ruiz back to work. And there's a foul ball. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And now, Jairo Munoz enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. And that misses. Ball one. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Hard hit down the line and left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Next offering is fouled back.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That one not close, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Rafael Lantigua will hit next. That misses, and it's 1-0. Late swing fouled off. That's in there, and it's 1-2.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Munoz on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Navarro. Just missed. And another ball. Next offering upstairs.
3-0.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Cordero, the next to hit, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Foul ball there. Swinging a foul out of play.
One ball, two strikes.
In the dirt. No score here in the second. Swings through it for the K. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. Junior Blake getting ready to hit. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Centano pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Batting it, the second baseman,
Jorge Mateo now.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. Mateo matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Fastball is outside. And the next pitch is way outside. Chadwick Trump in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that is out of play.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. And that's a strike. Hernandez will handle the catching duties in this one. 27 years old, and he's a native of Colombia. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 with the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And the batter will be the shortstop. Close one, doesn't get the call.
Counts 1-0.
And that's ball 1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
There's the swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Centeno in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Next pitch is outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Mateo sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And here's the catcher, Chadwick Trump.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
To the right side, and that one handled. Gets it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
So digging in, Jason Dominguez. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 0-1 down. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Eric.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Eric Gonzalez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That's a little bit low. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside low. 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Here's the swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
The first baseman, number 13, Gio.
Here's Gio Urshela. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Brian De La Cruz now at the plate.
The right fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next is the speedy first baseman.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
1 ball.
Next pitch misses way outside. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Two on the way. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Goes down looking.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Felix Reyes digs in now. And that's in the dirt.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a bouncer. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Munoz, the next to hit. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Late on that fastball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Ripped on the ground to second. Mateo sends it to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. There's a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. De La Cruz. One up, one down.
Now batting, number 8.
Navarro will hit next. Walked his first time. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
All ones the count.
And a foul ball. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That missed
One
by a
ball,
lot.
two
And the
strikes.
count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And now the DH, Cordero. And that drops in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's up to 7 strikeouts through 4, still tied. Zip zip. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Ruiz back to work. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Well, these players finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Fastball for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Nori Ruiz out of the game. Only 2 hits allowed for him, so a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new arm. Number 36 will take over here.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Yeah, the batter now, Rafael Lantigua, struck out swinging his first time. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Dominguez makes a nice running catch.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. He was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner. That's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Now it's Ronaldo Hernandez. Caught looking his first time up. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Luis Santos up and throwing. Nunez also throwing. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 outs. Outside low. 1-2 to count. And they'll do it again.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Pitch misses there, and a full count now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Halfway through this one, still no score. Jorge Batista on a pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Stepping in, Junior Lake. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jimmy Yastrzemski warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Just off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Hernandez down to first with it. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. That clips the zone. Strike 1.
0-1.
Inside, just missed. That clips the corner. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Chadwick Trump. Strike on the outside, and it's 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side in the 5th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now it's the shortstop. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is foul. Here comes the 0-1. That's hard hit on the line. And there's a hit. And that turns the lineup over. Number 92 with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Back to the top of the lineup, Gilberto Centeno now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. In there, sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. At the plate, Brian De La Cruz, 1 for 2. Strike 1.
0-1.
Man at first, 1 away. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate, stay out of that double play.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And the 0-2. Stays alive. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one missed.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Mateo sends it to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And here's the first baseman. High fly ball lifted into air right field. He's under it. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. No score. Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Swinging a foul straight back. Dominguez, a former All-Star, 22 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Curve in the dirt. Activity in the bullpen. Jeron Moreno preparing to come on if needed. Rodriguez warming up as well. That one
Ball
way
2.
inside.
2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, that's inside.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
3-1 is on the way. Fought off foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Here's the shortstop at the play, Eric Gonzalez. That one misses. Ball one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Nobody out, runner at first. Batista throws over, and he's back in safely. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Check swing didn't go, and it's 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. Way high.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
First and second, no outs. Giorgella steps in. He's 0 for 1. Missed inside with the curve.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Around third. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Now 1-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Navarro digs in now. He is struck out, and he is walked. Fastball for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jorge Bautista won't go any further tonight, and a decent effort considering he's normally a reliever. Back with the new pitcher in a minute. So they turn things over to the righty, Jimmy Yastrzemski.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Next to hit, Cordero, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a foul ball. And the 0-1. And a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. He goes down looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And here is Junior Lake. Gets to it with a slide. What a play. Inning over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 7th inning coming up. The Dominican Republic have the advantage, 2-0.
Now pitching.
Jimmy Cordero gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Reyes stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
In the air, right field. Under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 1 down.
Now back, designated hitter, Jairo.
And next is the designated hitter, Jairo Munoz. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss at a slider. Moving in the bullpen, Darren Nunez, the left-hander, up and throwing. Ibar, the power lefty, up as well. Bases empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. That misses the zone. 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. And that chance handled. Throws to first. And that is the inning. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
And that one fouled off. Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's down and in. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boot, get back on track. His team needs him.
Trump in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. And that one missing low. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Dominguez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And that's outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Eric.
So man aboard, Eric Gonzalez. The next to hit, throw over to first. Dominguez back in on a dive. Foul ball. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second, and he's safe. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Popped up. Lantigua makes the grab, and that is that. So digging in, Rafael Lantigua.
Leading off for the Bulls, the second baseman, Rafael Lantigua.
Cordero back to work. And that one clips the corner. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jacob Barnes, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. In the air, right field. He's got it. One away. So up next, Ronaldo Hernandez. And a swing and a miss there.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
0-2 is the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Number 92 stands in now and watches strike one. Foul ball there.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the eighth. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the ninth with at least a 2-run lead.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Rajay Adley gets the call from the pen.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Gio Urshela to the plate. That one to first. That misses. 1-1. And downstairs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away. Now it's the right fielder. 0 for 3 in this one. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Ball one there. Action in the pen down there. Geron Moreno appears to be getting loose. And it's fouled away.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fouled off left side. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
2 outs, base is empty. Navarro getting ready to hit late on that fastball.
0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th.
Now pitching.
Jacob Barnes on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Back to the top of the order. And now Gilberto Centeno. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that drops in for a strike. Wallace measures 6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one missing inside.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
On the ground to third, Urshela tosses across to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brian De La Cruz, 1 for 3. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
1-0.
Just off the outside edge. And the count now 2-0. And that is out of play. And a swing and a miss.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found it.
Tano. He set a new career high in home runs this year, and Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. That one catches the zone, and this one is off and running. And a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Right through there for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Inside almost got him.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Got him swinging, and one away.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And now the first baseman looking for his first big league hit right here. There's the strike. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that's a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Felix Reyes now at the plate.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a big swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
2 outs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Siggy, and on the hill, Miles Hogan.
Well, when I look at him, I just see consistency. This is a guy with 15 wins on the season. When he takes the ball, his teammates know there's a real good chance we're going to win a ball game today. And when you have a guy like that on the mound, gives everyone confidence. Hitters know that we can score runs, but we don't have to score a ton of runs because he's going to keep us in a ball game. So nice to have a guy like that on your roster.
Line drive, caught. Let's take a look at our lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Eric Gonzalez.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Eric Gonzalez in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And that's through there for a strike. Swings through that one for strike two.
One ball.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. Two down, bases empty. Here's Gio Urshela. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-1. Slice down the right side. Up and in, and the count's full. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Scoreless after one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Now here is Jairo Munoz. Ruiz back to work.
What a year it's been for the rookie. He's getting a lot of playing time, and there's no doubt he's earned it. He's looked good at the plate and continues to be a valuable piece in this lineup.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Jamer Candelario will hit next. That one fouled off. And ball one. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
And it is 2-1. Second inning here, no score. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And he deals. Out towards right center field. Lake sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The second baseman, Rafael Montigua.
Now it's the second baseman, Rafael Lantigua, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues.
Ball.
This one in the dirt. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one.
One ball, one strike.
Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now it's going to be Ronaldo Hernandez.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That clips the corner.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Bottom of the second. Here's the rookie right fielder, number 12. Just off the inside edge.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Just missed. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Ripped to first, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now it's the rookie first baseman, Navarro. That one ripped. Centeno, long run on his horse. Can't catch up to it. It's down in the gap. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
One out, runner at second. Cordero, the next to hit. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Navarro over at second, 1 down. Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Caught him looking for the K.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Junior Lake in the box now. No balls and a strike. Missed with a changeup, and a count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it, and that'll do it. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Tosses to first, and one away at the top of the third. And here is Gilberto Centeno. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one in the air. Urshela pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now here is Brian De La Cruz. His first at bat was a strikeout. De La Cruz in his 4th year, 28 years old. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. That one is absolutely belted way back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The second baseman, Mateo.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. Mateo launched a homer in his most recent game. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one drilled left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Chadwick Trump at the plate and takes high there.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
So the batting order turns over. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 outs. And
One
that
ball,
skips into
2
dirt.
strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. On to the fourth. Still scoreless. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, number 5.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
Boog, over
0-1
80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That to right. One down.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now it's going to be Felix Reyes. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fastball for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And a
That's
curve
outside.
misses outside. Fourth inning underway, no score. Spits the plate, and the count 1-2.
He doesn't get a knock right here. That pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And that's downstairs. It's 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So now the DH spot, Jairo Munoz. And that's a little high. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
3 balls, no strike.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Reyes leads off first with one away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
And the batter now, Jamer Candelario. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive and run.
Strike 3, got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Here's the second baseman, Rafael Lantigua. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. It's a base hit. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Ronaldo Hernandez. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball. In comes the runner from third. And it's an RBI single. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher. But you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout. And he's ready to make the move. Nori Ruiz won't go any further. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Philip Valdez. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. And the batter will be the shortstop. Grounded out his first time. The shortstop takes the ball. And there's the strike. Corners are occupied with 2 down.
Two balls, 1 strike.
That catches the zone for a strike, and the count is 2-2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On now to the bottom of the 4th. The Bulls with the lead, 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Eric Gonzalez. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
There's a strike. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. High fly ball, right field. De La Cruz. And there's 1 down.
The third baseman, number 13.
Now here's Gio Urshela. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
The right fielder, number 12, Hector Rodriguez.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. He's 0 for 1. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Up and in. Ball 2.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential. Taking all the way on 3-0 right there, and as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. De La Cruz puts it away, and that is that. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
A changeup missing, and a count 2-1. And a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. So digging in, Ryan De La Cruz. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Softly hit to third. Here's Mateo for 1. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Next is the speedy first baseman. 0 for 2 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And he grounds one to the right side. Mateo sends it to first. And that is that. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Number 44.
Hogan back to work. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one is
That's a ball.
upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a
1 ball,
pitch. I
2
think that was a
strikes,
purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Miles Hogan will depart, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching.
Jorge Batista gets the ball now. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. And now the center fielder, Junior Lake. Pitch misses. 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Jimmy Yastrzemski warming up for manager Kevin Cash. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
One down, base is empty. And it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a
1
little
ball,
bit. Get that
2
front
strikes.
foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's the catcher, Chadwick Trump. Struck out looking his first time. Ground ball right side. Handles, throws to first. Out number 3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball, strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
First pitch misses. Valdez, 6'1" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Severino. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Jeimer Candelario. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
2 outs, base is empty. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. His 33rd homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Rafael Lantigua. In there at the knees, and that's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Outside with a breaking ball.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And there's a hit. And a good start to the inning. And now the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez. The shortstop takes the ball.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Late swing fouled off.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Dominguez aboard here at first with nobody out. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Center field. Santana under this one. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Urshela steps in. Has grounded out a couple of times. just missed.
Outside.
And that one's a little bit low. Now 2-0.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Check on the runner. Dominguez back on a dive. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Banks off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
One out, runner at second. Now it's the right fielder, 1 for 2. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
The count.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th.
I got 1 ball, 1
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Next pitch is downstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Man at second. And it remains 2-2. Drive, and this might be trouble. Here comes Urshela around third. He'll score easily, and now the tying run is into scoring position. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Next to hit, Navarro. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. 2 away. Now at the plate, Cordero, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. The Bulls lead it 3-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 36.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Well, 1-run game. Ronaldo Hernandez digs in now. First offering and it just misses. Movement in the bullpen. Jimmy Cordero getting ready to go. Ibar also getting ready. And a foul ball. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. Swing and a foul out of play. Two now. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now it's the shortstop. There's the strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Going to count 1-2. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one outside. 2-2. That one missed. Into center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Centeno now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And that misses. And the count is 1-1. Just missed. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Geron Moreno taking over on the mound.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Now, Junior Lake.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right side, down the line, and it's foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one high in the air to left center. He's got it, and there's one down.
Now back, second baseman, Jorge.
Here's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Inside, ball
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jimmy Yastrzemski getting loose out there. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one missing low. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Throw to first. Out on the drop third strike. 2 gone. And here's the catcher, Chadwick Trump. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Swung on, belted. Centeno flying after this one. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Jason Dominguez will hit next. 1 for 3. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Trump at second with 2 down. Just missed.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that is the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jimmy Cordero.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Well, 1-run game. Now the number 2 hitter, Brian De La Cruz. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch just misses.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That one drifts inside.
Nope, outside.
That one finds the zone. 3-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a ground ball. Gonzalez. Zips it across. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And now the first baseman, 0 for 3 in this one. And that drops in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Darren Nunez, the rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Right through there for a strike. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Breaking ball inside. And the count is even, 2-2. On the ground to third. Urshela to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here at the top of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Felix Reyes. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one missing inside.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
That misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Munoz to bat next. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Count full.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Checks over to first, back safely. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, we got a first pitch breaking ball right there that he clearly liked the look of. Just needed to let it travel a little longer.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Bulls on top here, 3-2. And we're back, and the batter will be the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Moreno back to work.
Ball,
that's inside. Into center, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Urshela up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Outside, and the count is 3-1. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Payoff pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Got him looking. Now 1 away.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
And now the right fielder. That's a little bit low.
Counts 1-0.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight 1-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Not even close there. 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Next pitch is outside. Navarro in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So the tying run at second, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jeron Moreno is done, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length. Back with a new arm after this. Righty reliever out of the pen, Manuel Rodriguez. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now here is Navarro.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Moving in the bullpen, Emil Montalvo warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Digging in, Cordero. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Runners on the move. Pitch is low. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. Two on, 2 outs. Now fly ball to right center. Centeno sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Pitching change here. Fernando Ibar.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Jamer Candelario now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. That one fouled hard the other way. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down.
Now at second base, Rafael.
So up next, Rafael Lantigua. First pitch, and he just misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Darren Nunez, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. He was late there. Strike 1.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Popped up. Severino should have this one. Makes the catch for the out.
Now back second, Ronaldo.
2 down, base is empty. Ronaldo Hernandez, the next to hit.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Fly ball down the line, gets under it, corrals it, and that's the 3rd out. So they make short work of him there. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Bulls out front, 3-2. Emil Montalvo takes over on the mound.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the center fielder, Junior Lake. Fastball is outside. And that's in there at the knees. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike. Hey, 2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One-run game, bottom 9. Oh, that got him. And that'll put the tying run on base to start the inning. Back for the bottom of the 9th, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to get it started. Alexander Canario. He represents the winning run. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one down the line, and foul ball. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Hit in the air, center field. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Now batting the catcher.
And now Chadwick Tromp. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Drops into the glove, 2 away.
Number 24.
So they're down to their final out. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Off the mark there. Ball 1. Check swing, called strike. And the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.